El Salvador's finance minister says he is unworried by international markets forecasters' predictions that the country will default on $800 million bond payments early next year. El Salvador.com, the website of the newspaper El Diario de Hoy, quoted Minister Alejandro Zelaya as stating that doors were open at multilateral organizations that could provide El Salvador with financing options. Zelaya claimed that the World Bank had just approved the country a loan of US. He admitted, however, that a loan deal with the Development Bank of Latin America (CAF) was still being finalized. But, he added, the nation could seek other means to ensure that it did not default. He explained, I can go to the regional debt market or I can issue a 3-year local bond in Central America. The truth is, $800 million in a national budget of $7 million is a marginal amount. It is small. And Zelaya insisted that the Salvadoran government had no intention of defaulting, adding, the $800 million bill is not unpayable. It does not cause us any concern. Regardless, international observers claim that El Salvador remains in hot water. La Prensa Gráfica reported that country risk indicators shot up this week to levels never seen before in the nation's history. The bonds in question lost up to 20% of their value in a single day midweek. Markets, the newspaper wrote, do not trust that the country can meet its future financial obligations. JP Morgan analysts argued that the level of El Salvador's likelihood to default on its payment obligations is the second highest in the Latin America region, behind only Venezuela. Bloomberg economists also identified El Salvador as one of 5 global economies that are the most vulnerable to a default in the near future, the newspaper noted. The same newspaper quoted the economist Ricardo Castaneda, of the Central American Institute of Fiscal Studies, ICFI, as explaining that markets are most worried about the lack of clarity about the measures that the government is taking to pay off its debt. He added that this had been compounded by poor-performing economic indicators, including low GDP growth, a slowdown in the receipt of remittances from abroad, and high inflation. Castaneda opined that political noise about the possibility of presidential re-election was also a factor. President Nayib Bukele's term ends in 2024. But he looks set to seek re-election after a constitutional court last year changed the law to allow presidents to serve more than one term. Opponents have questioned the legality of this decision, claiming that the constitutional court has been filled with Bukele-supporting judges.